He is a voyageur building canoes in Canada's classrooms.
Christian Pilon uses the experience to help students learn more about Indigenous culture and themselves. CTV's Joel Haslam is here. This is really an exercise in working together.
Yeah, what an awesome experience. You know, students in Almont are in the library learning about Canada's first people. They're not reading books, but using tools, crafting a future of understanding and possibility. In a school named for a legendary Canadian physician and sculptor, students are shaping their own legacy.
This is a cool experience. I think it's pretty awesome.
I think it's really important to learn this.
Nice and easy.
They're learning about the past, celebrating tradition with a little help from a friend.
And if you put it on your leg, it'll actually be a little bit easier to control.
Feels very good to build a small canoe with a guy who learns from the First Nations.
So why am I putting hot water?
Christian Pilon is Métis.
There's a hole nearby there.
Yeah, it's right here.
There's one. There's another one.
Here, building boats and cultural bridges.
The canoe, that's a gift that my Anishinaabe ancestors gave to my French European ancestors. It's about friendship, love, family, respect. And so when I share this trade, if you will, with the kids, it's not about building the canoe. It's about using that canoe to vehicle those messages. Inside of the canoe, outside of the canoe.
For years, Christian was forced to deny his heritage. His family frequently victimized.
Growing up, people say, you got native blood or something? So, I'm Spanish, I'm Italian, because I was told to do that, to protect the family. Anishinaabe. So I said hello in 5 different languages.
But in 2005, an ad in the paper changed everything.
It said that we're looking for participants to do a documentary series about the voyageurs. This is not Survivor, it's not a game. And 800 people applied, and out of those 800, 9 were selected.
Parcouriez-vous plus de 2000 kilomètres à bord d'un canot d'écorce?
Christian was one of them. The journey transformed him, affirmed who he is.
I had made myself a promise. I said, never, never, never will I ever hide again. Toronto. Ottawa.
He's become an Indigenous voice in schools and communities.
Those are not French, those are not English words, those are in our language.
Sharing cultural traditions and stories.
It wasn't a deer, it was a black bear.
Delivering messages of tolerance, understanding, and the value of values.
What's that value that's most important with us? Starts with an R. Respect goes in front of everything.
I like how he lets everybody into the circle and he respects everybody.
Let's talk, let's have an open discussion. And it's not just about my background, let's hear about your background too. And where do we meet in the middle? And that's why we build a canoe. So just be gentle, work together.
For students, it's a lesson in building possibility. In less than a week, they fashion a canoe just like this.
At the start, it was just a bunch of wood, but now it's turning into a canoe.
Okay, so far so good.
A canoe floating the notion here that this approach to education fosters understanding.
It may be like a class by itself one day. I would like to learn it. That'd be fun.
I want them to take away a really, really positive outlook on what Canada could be in 150 years from now.
And Christian believes his great-grandmother, persecuted and forced to deny her truth for so long, would now cheer her great-grandson's voyage into the halls and hearts of school children.
I walk with my grandparents, my great-grandparents, and my great-great-grandparents, and I can feel they're there, and I can feel that they're happy. We acknowledge them. Do ya hey?
What a great experience for those kids. Christian is building a much larger canoe in a high school in Ottawa this week, helping students navigate the questions and perceptions they share about Canada's Indigenous communities, hoping the dialogue will lead to a greater understanding for all in the future. Tremendous.
Great story.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking when he says he had to deny who he was.
The stories are incredible, but I'm glad he has discovered who he is and he's able to share it.
And those kids won't forget that. The
They
fact that
won't.
they're able to do something with their hands as well. Great.
Great experience.
Thanks, Joel.
Thank you.